Good evening, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about non-destructive testing topic. This is the introduction topics. So normally a short form is used for non-destructive testing. The short form is NDT. NDT means non-destructive testing. Why it is called non-destructive testing? The reason is during this test the component is not damaged or destroyed, so it can be reused again and again. So it is called non-destructive testing. So during the tensile test or compression test, the specimen is damaged or destroyed, so it cannot be reused. It is called destructive testing. But here the component is not going to damage, so we are reusing this type of specimen again. This is the major difference for the destructive testing and non-destructive testing. Next, objectives of NDT. There are 5 major objectives of NDT. First one is material sorting. Second one is materials characterization. Third one is monitor the properties of the material. Fourth one is defect location or defect detection. Final one is defect characterization. So in these topics we are going to study one by one. Next, purpose of material testing. That means why we are going to test the material. So first aim is we are going to evaluate the properties of materials, because different material exhibit different properties. Second purpose is to detect and evaluate the surface or subsurface defects in raw material. Third one is to analyze the chemical composition of the various specimen, because every specimen have different chemical composition and also physical properties. Fourth one is to determine suitability of a material for a particular application, because all the materials are not going to be used for the specific application, because different materials have different property. This is the reason. Final aim is to predict the strength and serviceability of the material. This is the purpose of the material testing. Next, classification of material test. We already told there are two major the classification in material test. One is destructive test and non-destructive test. So destructive test means, already I told, after the testing the material or specimen is broken. That means that type of specimen or materials are not used for further testing or applications. Examples of destructive test. Here there are some examples of destructive test. One is tensile test, another one is compression test, a third one is shear test, hardness test, impact test, fatigue test, grip test, bending test, torsion test, So these are the some examples for the destructive testing. Okay, and now we discuss about benefit of destructive testing. So what are the benefit for destructive testing? The main aim is so analyze the properties of the material. Why we analyze the properties of the material means, for example, the material name is steel. So the tensile properties and elongation properties and yield strength properties of this steel is different compared with copper or aluminum. So, so we have to study the properties of the material for the purpose of some specific applications. Okay. Second benefit, to determine quality of weld. Third one is to reduce failure, accident and cost. Okay. So now non-destructive test. So early we discuss about destructive test. That means the specimen is destroyed after testing. Here non-destructive test. Here in this type of testing, the specimen is not destroyed or broken after the test. So we can reuse this type of specimen. This is the simple thing. So next topic, NDT test can be performed on part. So this type of testing is performed during manufacture and after manufacture, even on parts that are already in service. This is the very benefit of these techniques.